Alright guys, so today in HELLDIVERS what we're going to be doing is we're going to be testing out a build. So we're going to be testing a Juggernaut build. So here's what we're going to need to make this build, right? I'm going to use the Jar 5 Dominator because I need to level it up. Secondary, again, any secondary of your choosing. Now since we're going to be going on bots, going to be running the ultimatum. Throwable, again up to you. Thermite will be fine. But we got to get the right drip. Heavy armor, obviously. The Devastator. Super Helldive, that's how we run it. We only run Super Helldives out here. Right now, the stratagems that we're going to pick is what's going to make this build what it is. That is what we are running for this. Now, you could swap out the 120 for 500 kg, but I'm guessing we're in cities here. Alright, I'll go run 500 kg. This guy running the same build as me. Hey, it's pretty dope. Now, in theory, the survivability of this should be really good because it's heavy armor. Alright, the shield generator pack seems to be protecting me pretty well from this. Ha! Alright, don't worry. Just to the face, just to the face. This is why I love the heavy machine gun. The trick with the heavy machine gun, guys, is to tap fire it. Now, you could drop your RPM, but I like to stick it on 600 still. Okay, I want to try this build outside of the bot cities. So I'm going to see if I can find a match that's already going on outside of the bot cities, just so I can get a gauge of this. Again, people just don't use these guns. Like I think the Dominator is so good. Got straight and run going in this direction. Tree's already down. Oh, that was perfect timing. Let's get a next straight and run going. Draw that line. Some movement tech here. Aim for the face. There we go. That's how you do this thing excels. This is a great build. Now obviously it has its weak points. What I'm already identifying is obviously if your HMG runs out of ammo, you are gonna spend a lot of time running around for that gear. But that's obviously because I want to run the drip fit. Siege ready would be a great armor passive to have on this. An extremely great armor passive to have. This is where the shield generator pack is so good to have. That doesn't move. I have angered the gods. Let's get this kit over here. Easy peasy. Let's draw a line. Easy. Easy, no stress. Nice. Yeah, you don't have an arm, bro. What you gonna do? Alright. I was just gonna try and open up a weak spot for him, but I didn't see anything for 500 kg. But that's fine. Let's get a 500 kg to clear out this direction. We have a second factory strider. It's fine. There we go. Okay, one cooldown. I want to draw straight and run in this direction here. I think it's about to get overrun. That's fine. Let's call him back in. Let's go straight and run to clear the point. Let's back up here. Reposition. Give me that again. That's alright. Let's reinforce him. Teammate has a portable hell bomb. I think he should use it. Again, some frame drops here, what the fuck? Oh, frame drops. Oh, frame drops, frame drops, frame drops. That's not good. I do not want frame drops right now. There is supposed to be resupply here. Yep, there we go. Cool. We got back in the stims. There we go. Main objective complete. Let's start clearing this out here. Let's drop that straight and run in that direction. Let's get behind some cover. Get away from the chaos. Get a break going here. There's some shield boys. fine. Headshots take them out pretty quickly with the Dominator. Stun the arm. Get your head. Bingo. See this build, now this, I'm telling you, this is where this build is shining here. You see these bot drops, this ability to just clear out that chaff, focus the heavies with the heavy machine gun, and still have a competitive. I really think the Dominator and the Coyote are probably your best bets, maybe even the Eruptor. Stuff like that, those one-shot, heavy hitting, stagger-like weapons that put CC on them, really good. Because sometimes you need to control the chaos, because there will always be chaos in this game, but you need to find your best ways to control it and mitigate the circumstance that is happening. Let's take out these gunships. Tell you, it just works, bro. It just works. Like, it's so effective. It is so effective. You could still run a backpack. You could even run a war pack on this if you really want to add that extra mobility to the heavy armor. You could run directional shield if you want to, and you could even run the ballistic shield. If you have a sidearm that you like to use, that you know, like the Senator, and you want to run that ballistic shield for, you know, the extra aura points, you can go ahead and run that. The thing, I love the recoilless, but I like having the ability for a backpack. So you could run a portable hell bomb if you want. You know, you could run these things. Don't limit yourself to what people consider the meta, because the meta is just what's easiest to use. Sometimes it's not the most fun, sometimes it's not the most exhilarating gameplay because it just is the best thing to do. Sometimes you just gotta have fun. Test out some goofy ass builds, some dumb shit, try out things. Always have fun. Everybody has a different playstyle in this game. We have a line down there. Let's go straight from right there. We have a factory strider coming up on the 6 here. That's fine. Get behind. Get off angle. Keep me down. Go another. Let's open up that weak spot. Right. There we go. Guns are out. These guys are lighting themselves on fire. Don't have time to reload. Throw ultimatum on them. Let's get a 500 kg going here. That's a 380 barrage. That is a 380 barrage. We are too close for that. I am backing up. Alright, let's take a look at our stats for this game, and I will come to a final decision on where I want to rank this in terms of my tier list for future videos where I'm going to create builds. I'm going to try to upload a couple of like 2 builds a week. And see where we go from there, because obviously it's to come up with these builds. Like, I normally write them down in a little book, what I see off Reddit and stuff like that. Alright, we have 195 kills, 1 dead, 76.5% accuracy, only 9 stims used, times reinforcing 13, 42 stratagems used, 1 death. I think that is really good considering the incineration core is what we are facing. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Juggernaut build. I am going to put this in A tier, at least in terms of the bots. I have not tried this build in other factions yet. I will revisit it, but for now we're strictly talking about bots. I will put this in A tier. Why? It's survivable, it's versatile, it could take out every enemy in the game. I haven't gotten tested on War Striders, but I know for a fact you could just throw a thermite on them. Heavy machine gun to the leg also works. That I do know, because I've used the heavy machine gun before. Haven't used it in this exact build format before. I did do a quick dry run test on level 4 or 5 just to see how it works and if it is viable. Adapt to the playstyle. It will be a bit of a learning curve if you are not used to running the heavy machine gun and heavy armor combos. Obviously I run the heavy armor just more for the aura of it. You could swap this out for a siege ready light armor or a siege ready heavy. Completely up to you. You can also run the big tough boy with fortify that makes you have even more health. Completely up to you how you want to customize this build, but for this exact loadout, word for word, bar for bar, I will put this at an A tier build, and I highly recommend any of you try it and get used to playing this. If you have any ideas for builds in the comments below, shoot them. Might appear in a video. I might use that build in the next build video if I see a build that fits the bots, because I want to stay on the major order right now, and the major order right now is bots. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and this style of video. I will be making more of it. I like to see how much the channel has been growing recently in terms of the shorts engagement and the actual video engagement. I know the last video is a bit controversial, but I still stand by my thoughts on it, and I hope you guys enjoy this content. See you guys in the next video.